Hi, welcome to my channel. The students who are not watching the yesterday's video can now watch this video. For previous classes, you check on the description and see the video. So, once again, I welcome you to my channel. Today we are going to solve some problems on trigonometric functions. So, first problem is find the length of the arc of circle of radius 3 centimeters if the angle subtended at the center is 30 degree. Therefore, you have to find the length of the arc of the circle of radius. Radius has given arc is equal to 3 centimeters. Then r is equal to 3 centimeters. If the angle subtended at the center is 30 degree. Therefore, theta is equal to 30 degree. We have to find the length of the arc L. We know that theta is equal to L by R. Already we have given theta. Theta is equal to 30 degree. Therefore, we have to convert this degree into radians. For that, 30 into pi by 180, that is 0 get cancelled, 3 1 3 6 are. Therefore, pi by 6 radians. On putting the value of r and theta, we get pi by 6 is equal to L by 3. That implies L is equal to 3 into pi by 6. 3 ones are 3 twos are. Therefore, pi by 2 radians. On putting the value of pi, we get 3.14 by 2, that is equal to 1.57 centimeters. Then we move to the second problem. Find in degree and radians the angle between hour and main end of a clock is half past 3. The angle traced by an hour and in 12 hours is 360 degree. Therefore, the angle traced by an hour in 3 hour 30 minutes is, that is 7 by 2 hour. There, that is equal to 360 by 12 into 7 by 2. 2 ones are 2, 180 is a 12 ones are 12, 15. The 15 sevens are 105 degrees. So, continuing, we get the angle traced by a minute hand in 60 minutes is 360 degree. Therefore, the angle traced by a minute hand, that is equal to 30 minutes. That is equal to 360 by 60 into 30 degree, 30 minutes. 0 get cancelled. 3 ones are 3 twos are 2 ones are 2 180s are. Therefore, the answer is 180 degree. Therefore, the angle between the two hands is 180 degree minus 105 degree, that is equal to 75 degree. It is in degree. Why we have to convert in radians? 75 into pi by 2, 15 5s are 15 12s are. Therefore, in radians it is 5 pi by 12 radians. Then, third problem. Find the length of arc of circle. Find the length of arc of circle of radius 5 centimeter subtending a central angle 15 degree. So continuing the video, we get theta is equal to pi by r. Here theta is equal to 15 degree. Therefore, that is equal to 15 into 180 pi by 180. That is 15 ones are 15 twos are. Therefore, that is equal to pi by 12 radians. On putting the values of theta and r, we get pi by 12 is equal to L by 5, that is equal to, that implies L is equal to 5 into pi by 12 radians. That's all the third problem. In fourth problem, we see in a circle of diameter, 40 centimeter, a chord is 20 centimeter, diameter is 40 centimeters, chord is 20 centimeters. Find the length of the minor arc of this chord. This is the diagram. In this, therefore radius is 40 by 2, that is equal to 20 centimeters, because you know that 2r is equal to d, 2r is equal to d by 2. Therefore length of chord is 20 centimeters. Since triangle AOB is equilateral, radius is 20 centimeters, chord is 20 centimeters, and that this is 20 centimeters. Therefore, it is an equilateral triangle. Here, the angle of equilateral triangle is 60 degree. Theta is equal to 60 degree. If we convert into radians, pi by 3 radians. Therefore, arc AB is equal to theta into r, that is equal to 60 into pi by 3, that is equal to 20 pi radians. Continuing the problem, we get arc AB is equal to theta into r, that is equal to, theta is given, theta is already known, that is pi by 3 radians. Then r is also given, that is 20. Therefore 20 pi by 3 centimeters. Coming back to the fifth problem. The minute hand of a watch, the minute hand of a watch is 2.2 centimeters. You have seen the watch. In that watch, in our hand is there, minute hand is there, and second hand is there. The minute hand of a watch is 2.2 centimeters long. How far does its tip moves in 50 minutes? Here in this problem, we have to follow 3 steps. How many steps are there in this problem? We have 3 steps. In first step, we have to calculate the angle moved. How much angle is moved in 50 minutes? The minute hands completes a circle in 60 minutes. In 60 minutes, minute hands complete circle, that is 360 degree. Therefore, in a minute, that is equal to 360 by 60. Therefore, that is, you have 6 degree. The angle between the minute hand and other is 6 degree. Therefore, in 50 minutes, that is 50 into 6 degree, that is 300 degree. In second step, we have to convert this degree into radians. For radians, we have radians is equal to pi by 180 into degree, that is equal to pi by 180 into 300, 0 get cancelled, 6 3s are 6 5, that is equal to 5 pi by 3 radians. In third step, we have to calculate the length of the arc. We know that length of the arc is equal to L is equal to r theta, that is equal to 22 into 5 pi by 3. On solving all, we get 11.52 centimeters. Coming to the sixth problem, we have a railroad curve is to be led out. A railroad curve is to be led out on a circle. A railroad car is to be led out on a circle, what radius should be? You have to find the radius. What radius should be used if the track is to change 25 degree in a distance of 40 meter. We have to obtain the radius. If we change the theta by 25 degree, what radius is to be there and what is the length of the arc should be done. The length of the arc is 40 meters. Then the length of the arc is 40 centimeters. We know that theta is equal to arc by radius. Therefore, if theta is equal to 25 degree, then we can calculate in radians. 25 into pi by 180, that is 5 5 is 536. Therefore, 5 by 36 radians. We got the theta. Therefore, 5 pi by 36 is equal to 40 by radius. That is equal to radius is equal to 40 by 5 pi by 36. That implies radius is equal to 40 into 36 into 7 by 22. 22 ones are 2 11s are 2 20s are. Solving all, we get 91.64 meter. Therefore, radius is 91.64 meter. Coming to the next problem, we have the number of sides of two regular polygons. The number of sides of two regular polygons are in the ratio 5:4. They have given the ratio 5:4, and the difference between their angles is 9 degree. Angles of polygon, the difference between the angles of polygon is given as 9 degree. Find the number of sides of polygon. We have to find the number of sides of a polygon. Then we have n1 polygon by n2 polygon is equal to 5 by 4. That is what n1 is equal to 5 1k and n2 is equal to 4k, where k belongs to the number of sides of a polygon. Therefore, theta 2 minus theta 1 is equal to 90 degree. Theta means the angle between the two polygons is given as 90 degree. Therefore, 360 by n1 minus 360 by n2 is equal to 90 degree. Therefore, n1 1 by n1 minus 1 by n2 is 9 by 360 degree. That is 9 ones are 940s are. 9 ones are 940s are. Here 1 by therefore 1 by 4k minus 1 by 5k is equal to 1 by 40. Therefore, k is equal to